Today I'm going to share a recipe with you featuring one of my favorite food pairings, chocolate and cherries. And I'm going to combine those into one of my favorite desserts, which is ice cream, or in this case, nice cream. Cherries are in season right now, and you can get bags of fresh cherries at the grocery store, or you can get bags of frozen cherries year-round. Cherries are very high in antioxidants. One class of antioxidants found in cherries is called anthocyanins. Anthocyanins have been shown to reduce inflammation, which is important in helping reduce risk of disease, as well as recovery after injury or exercise. Cherries are also one of the few food sources of melatonin, which is important in helping regulate our body's natural sleep cycle. They're also high in vitamins and fiber. This recipe also contains dark chocolate, which has antioxidants too, one of which is called flavonols, which can improve blood flow. You want to look for a dark chocolate that is at least 70% cacao. The other main ingredient in this recipe is bananas, or frozen bananas. And that's why this is called nice cream as opposed to ice cream, because the base of it is from these frozen bananas. So you're not getting all the added fat and all the added sugar that you get from regular ice cream, but you're also getting really the health benefits from these ingredients here. Now, kind of just nice cream by itself is just frozen bananas, but then there's just tons of ways to add different ingredients, add other fruits, add nut butters, different spices and seasonings to really mix it up and get more flavor. With the bananas in this recipe, you want to make sure that they really kind of passed the ripened stage, or almost on the way to getting a little mushy. That just brings out kind of the natural sweetness, and it's going to help it blend better. I'm kind of a banana snob in that I just like to eat bananas when they're just ripe, when they don't have all the brown spots on them. So if I have some that have gotten a little past that point, I'll just peel them, slice them, and put them in the freezer. And then I always have some available to make either smoothies or, in this case, nice cream. So for this recipe, I have 2 bananas that I have peeled, sliced, and frozen. They're going to, again, form the base of this. I'm going to put that in my food processor. And then I have 1.5 cups frozen cherries. I'm first going to start, you want it to be divided. So I'm starting with 1 cup of frozen cherries. And these are cherries that were fresh that I pitted and froze. But again, as I mentioned, you can find frozen cherries in the freezer section year-round. So a cup of the frozen cherries, and then just a splash of milk. And this can be regular milk, it can be plant-based milk. You just need something to kind of add a little bit of liquid so it blends easily. Just a couple tablespoons I'm going to start with and see how that does, and see if I need to add any more. And I'm just going to blend this up. So you can see it's really the texture of soft serve ice cream. And so now that that's blended, I'm going to add the rest of the cherries. So the remaining 1/2 cup cherries, and my dark chocolate, about 1/4 cup of dark chocolate chunks. Save a few back just to put on top. And then I'm just going to pulse this a little bit just to incorporate that, but I want kind of little pieces of dark chocolate and little pieces of cherry. You can serve this as it is right now for a very soft ice cream, or you can put it in a container and stick it in the freezer, and then you can really get kind of a firmer texture like real ice cream is. This recipe really satisfies a sweet tooth without the added sugar and added fat that you get from regular ice cream, but you're also getting the added benefit from the cherries and the dark chocolate. It's perfect for a hot summer day. I hope you give this recipe a try.